Right, I think we're live. You can just about see people. Just going to put the laptop on. Is the telly down?
Yeah, I'm just going to get cosy. Going to get cosy.
I think your mum might want to sit there. I don't know though.
Oh, what?
I don't know. We'll sit there in the middle.
Oh no, I'll sit on the side of the sofa, it's alright.
Alright. Right.
We're live,
now I said
right.
that I would do a conspiracy theory video. I'm trying to think of a conspiracy theory that wouldn't offend people and wouldn't cause massive arguments. So what I've done is I thought of the conspiracy of Elvis's death. So when I get this on, I'll just try and get this on and then I can see what people's writing then. And then I will read out to you some of the proof. Well, I don't know what anyone's writing yet at the minute.
I'm just going to check on my phone to see if we are actually proper live and everything's going
It says 11 watching. I can see stuff coming up on the phone. Turn the volume down.
Alright, so what now? Yeah, there's a lot coming up.
Right, I'm just waiting for the chat to come up on the laptop. You can't really see this, I don't think. But I will read it out to you anyway. So like I said, I'm trying to think of an idea of what was a conspiracy theory but wasn't going to cause arguments between people and wouldn't be too offensive, you know, like loads of people who died in some tragic event. So we've chosen the king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley. Right, so we've got some coming up. A load. Logan Outdoor says, who is Elvis? Well, you should know who Elvis is. If you don't, do a Google search.
I do like she's got a little mouth.
Duke Pursuit said, see you in a bit. Sam Ride said, Elvis is alive. Elvis is alive. He lives in Las Vegas as an impersonator. T800 M101 said, I can't wait for this. Weapon Collector said, just joined. Sam Ride said, good day, y'all. Martin said, PRD ANPR82 said Elvis is dead. Well, I'll read you some of these things and you can decide after that. Oh, but he said JFK is alive.
Oh.
I got a bit too far forward on that.
Yeah, what?
Samurai said, what would Elvis be doing right now if he were alive, anybody? He'd hopefully be watching this live stream.
Tucking into that full gold loaf. You know?
Martin said, dead or alive, still the best singer to this day. No auto-tune needed on his vocal. Dave Musgrove said, hello. Hello, Dave. Jason Ingermell said, if Elvis was still alive, he would be dead by now anyway. Well, I don't know how old... anyone got a phone to have a look, see how old Elvis would be now?
I'll Google it.
Sam Ride said, chlorine outside of his coffin. If you come in, watch the camera. T800 said, David Bowie is alive. And, you didn't there?
I'm trying to get my blanket out.
You can't, you have to just come through.
No, I might be able to squeeze through.
Oh, my God. I've got to get a blanket out of the cupboard. What one?
Already.
My
5
furry
minutes
one.
in and we got bloopers
My
already.
furry though.
Hold that.
Thank you.
Well, we're looking at how old Elvis would Elvis be, yeah?
Well, I think he died in 1977.
I've got to get this cupboard stuff.
What's what happens when you put too much stuff in there? No! Get off! No!
Right, hold on.
Matt,
Getting completely behind him.
sorry. He didn't tell me to the last minute.
He would have been 80.
Hurry up.
He would have been 80.
Right, alright then. Elvis would have been 80.
Hello.
I'm going to try and read something. Watch that camera tripod. If you walk close to the camera there.
I'm trying to get so you
You
can't
just do it
see
now.
me. Sorry.
No one's watching now, so get past now.
Done.
That's it, you're past. How annoying.
Can Mummy sit there, please?
Right, really getting behind already now.
Yeah, he would have been 80 odd. He would have been 80 odd.
Right, 80 odd. Sam writes, clawing at the inside of his coffin. Rick always prepared said, cheers, Malcolm, Luke. And now Rin's here, and Charlotte is at the other end of the room.
Hello. Hi.
T800 said David Bowie is alive. PRDA NPR82 said JFK is alive. Mike Webben said, has anyone ever tried Elvis's Fool's Gold sandwich, which Luke wants to try? Lovely stuff.
I've
What
tried
is
it without
it?
bacon. It's a baguette, like a sub,
Yeah.
scooped out, 1/2 peanut butter, 1/2 jam with bacon in the middle.
Oh no, I normally just have the
Peanut butter jelly time.
No, I like jam, peanut butter, and banana.
Banana.
William Kinney has said, maybe Elvis will call in, hopefully. Sam Wright said, is that the peanut butter and banana sandwich?
I like that. That's what I have.
Weapon Collector said, whole loaf, peanut butter and bacon and jam.
Yeah, that's it.
And banana, I think.
It's like a psycho freaking.
And you
Right.
would have 2 at 11 o'clock at night.
Sam Wright said, I bet apple smoked bacon would be good with peanut butter. Jason Ingerbell said, apparently he was so constipated due to codeine addiction that we all need to be careful not to strain too hard on the loo. Yeah. X-Ray Zulu said, they say he faked his own death. I think Elvis would have preferred a sex heart attack, not having a crap. Jason Ingerbell said, hello Mum, glad you're joining in on the live stream again.
Hello.
Sam Rod said, you know what I was just thinking, Malcolm, some pretty good chops, sideburns in some of his past videos. Elvis? Duke Pursuit said, wasn't his name apparently spelt wrong on his grave? Well, I will get to that in a minute. Chazanator said, Cocoon Mum. Cocoon Mum. Right, now I've got to the end of that. I'll read you some of the evidence out. So, one of them was sightings. So there were several sightings in various Burger Kings in the 80s and various supermarkets. Number 2 is helicopter. A black helicopter landed at Graceland just before his body was discovered. And people say it may have come and picked him up and took him away to live a life in Bermuda. 3, birthday visit to Graceland. January 2017 image shows a man looking like an old Elvis in a cap and sunglasses at a birthday event for Elvis's, well, it says here 82nd birthday at Graceland. You said he's 88 and he would be
about 80.
So perhaps I wrote that bit down wrong. So number 4, actor, right? Was Elvis in the movie Home Alone? Some claim he is in a scene in the film. I think he's queuing up or something. And some people say that if you rearrange the letters of the name Kevin McAllister, you can spell I, Mr. Elvis, act. Number 5, Mafia. He helped the FBI, so had to go on the run from the Mafia. The misspelt grave. His middle name is misspelt on the grave, maybe because putting his real name would be taboo because he is still alive. And strange quotes from his family saying things like, in quotes, it's exactly what he said the other day. And then there's some bit more wilder ones, which is, he lives in an underground bunker underneath Graceland with Michael Jackson. He could be a groundsman at Graceland, in witness protection, or working undercover for the DEA. Suzanne Wright said, maybe this is a coming out video from out. He's finally admitting he is Elvis. I can say I was there.
Maybe.
X-Ray Zulu said his mother always sets a place for his dead brother, Jesse. Elvis also had links to the CIA. I hope are you looking at Elvis stuff now?
Oh yes, definitely.
You better read some stuff out then.
Hold on, let me just quickly get on there.
Jason Ingerbell said it was possible aliens who abducted Elvis, even without all the Illuminati conspiracy. He may have been a lizard. Who knows? Sam Wright said, I've heard the CIA rumour too, X-Ray Zulu. T800 M101 said, what do you think about clones?
But didn't they do a clone?
Of who? Dolly the sheep?
I'm about a sheep, yeah.
Yeah, they did a clone of Dolly the sheep. Would they have done a clone of Elvis? But then he faked his death.
The thing is, though, if you do a clone, is that they may look the same, but are their personalities going to be the same?
Who knows?
Well, I see the brain as a memory card, and if you've got a blank brain from a clone, it'll build his own personality, so it wouldn't be Elvis at all, I reckon.
X-Ray Zulu said yes, definitely linked. Dave Musgrove said that's wacky stuff. He became Meatloaf the singer, not my dinner. Jasonette's laughing.
I've got some wiki stuff on the Fool's Gold Life when you're ready.
Yeah.
I've got a wiki up here on the Fool's Gold
All
Life.
right.
Eventually.
I'll just read this bit.
You read it.
Sam Ride said T800, if they can clone J-Lo's booty with Pamela Anderson's boobs, I'm all for it. Yeah, I totally agree on that one, mate. Go on then.
Really?
J-Lo's side with Pamela Anderson's.
I don't really like. Anyway. So here's some wiki information on the Fool's Gold Loaf. So this is what Elvis allegedly had every night at 11 p.m. and he had 2 of them as well, right? So it was created by the Colorado Mine Company, a restaurant in Denver, Colorado. The sandwich consists of a single warmed, hollowed out loaf of bread filled with the contents of 1 whole jar of creamy peanut butter, 1 jar of grape jelly, apparently he liked grape jam, and a pound of bacon. That's a massive sandwich. And just remember, he ate 2 of these every single night at 11 p.m. So no wonder he
I still don't think that done him in, though. I think he faked it.
The sandwich was connected to Elvis. Somebody actually made the company as well.
But I've just read here, the stepbrother.
Will you read them to that? I've just got to go upstairs and get something.
David Stanley, complicated.
Make sure you
the
say
matter.
loud enough. Make sure you speak loud enough.
Well, I am, but you're overpowering me. That apparently Elvis took his own life. But then, conspiracy theorists say that he staged his own death.
All right.
Sorry, I'm getting lost.
So I'll let you read that bit up. So anyway, this sandwich per serving was 8,000 calories per serving, right? Okay. And like I said, he even travelled. He flew to this single place to get this sandwich. And I don't know if you can see that there. I don't know if you can see that, but that's the sandwich there. So yeah.
Hold on a minute, but I just read here that he staged his own death
Read it out to them.
as a part of a witness protection racket.
Witness protection.
As Elvis agreed to help the feds taking down lobsters, I can't pronounce that, fraternity?
Fraternity.
Yeah.
She can't read.
Got a punch to the head.
Right, I better read some of these out. So, X-Ray Zulu said Jerry Lee Lewis was shot at him, saying he was not the king, but he was. Where are we? Sam Ride said as long as they aren't cloned to a sheep. X-Ray Zulu said they're cloning sheeple. That's a visual for you, said Sam Ride. Arthur Brem said very small late night snack, healthy food. X-Ray Zulu said where am I? I was just getting something.
Oh, look at that.
Sir Sydney Rough Diamond, good evening all. What would Elvis have in his bug out bag? Well, that's a good question. What would he have? Shazanator is saying sheeple.
I have news.
Sam Rod said I hope Mal comes on dressed as Elvis. I was going to try and slick back my hair. Then I thought my receding hairline might show a bit too much.
I've got news on his favourite snack next time. Fat guy looking up his snacks and food, eh? That's so cliche.
Yeah, but did you know that the king's autopsy is reported to be sealed for 50 years?
Yeah, I know that, yeah. Don't tell me, tell them. Right. Guerrero said, come on, you'll be serious. Stop talking nonsense. Elvis is dead, and his aliens we seriously need to worry about.
But is that aliens? I believe.
Urban Life said, hi, I'm back. I have a message held for review by X-Ray Zulu. He says, Sir Sid, 6 grams of coke, 3 18-year-olds, and an F-off Sony. I will show it. Salba Wickenshaw, read this out, please. Just did. Samurai Guerrero, I have aliens across my land all the time, but they're the illegal type. Tia 100 said, did Kurt Cobain kill himself or was it Courtney? Well, I'll have to look into that one because, in all honesty, I'm not that hot on any conspiracy theories at all. And I had to do a fair bit of research about the Elvis one. Took me a bit of time looking into all this stuff because, like I said, I didn't want to do nothing that would cause a massive argument on here or get it thrown off and all that. So I thought Elvis should be alright. X-Ray Zulu said Courtney. Samurai said probably Schizo Courtney. Tia 100 said aliens are demons. Weapon Collector said Elvis's bug out bag, Fool's Gold sandwich, shed loads of drugs, and his FBI badge he got from Nixon. That's pretty good. Salber Wickenshaw said my man's a carpet cleaner. Well, I ain't got a carpet, so I don't need it cleaning.
Oh, I just found another.
He's just saying.
I just found another one, guys. I was just looking. Apparently, a wax dummy was buried in his coffin instead of him.
Yeah, I've heard that one as well.
Due to him going into witness protection program.
The Harryman Walsh said Elvis is alive. I was talking to him on a CB. Urban Life said, where are the public woods you go to? Mine are just behind the house. I'll tell you I'll go on YouTube and I'll send you a message, private message, whatever. So I don't want to say exactly where I live, if you know what I mean. The Harryman Walsh said, alright lads. Alright, Harryman Walsh. So Sydney Rough Diamond said, well, it looks like you have a raven-haired Priscilla lookalike with you right now.
Are you taking the piss?
No, that's being nice.
Thank you.
Sam Wright said I had to restart to catch the live.
Oh yeah, we're not allowed to swear, are we?
No.
What did you say?
She said the urine swear word.
Another one for you, alright.
Always swearing.
No, that ain't like a swear word though.
It is.
Not really.
It is. It's like the other word for feces.
So Sydney Rough Diamond said they got the name wrong on his gravestone too. Yeah.
Yeah, but I read about that because apparently Elvis had a stillborn deaf twin, and I never knew that.
Like you telling me, tell them.
I get camera shy, Malcolm.
Salva Wickenshaw said chicken nuggets. Arthur Bram said night all. Have to go to bed in 6 hours. I have to get up. Bye, Malcolm friends. Cheers for coming on for only a short time, Arthur. It's always good to hear from you, mate. See you later. Urban Life said okay, thanks, JJR. Weapon Collector said, oh, night, Arthur. Shaznet said, bye. Samurai said, damn it, man. I thought this was going to be coming out video. I've seen your vids in the past with some Elvis type sideburns. You're him, aren't you? Well, I wouldn't be able to say if I was.
I wish he had his money.
So
yeah, but perhaps he didn't like money.
I just did a bit more research, a bit more digging for you guys. The first ever sighting after his death.
Yeah, go on then.
Right, so shortly after Elvis's death, a man headed to Memphis Airport and purchased a one-way ticket to Argentina. Reportedly, the man looked just like the pop star and gave the name John Burroughs, an alias of Elvis used when booking hotels for him. Could it actually have been him?
Oh! But then that puts the black helicopter out the window. Came down. Perhaps he came out and dropped something off he needed.
Yeah,
fake passport, fake body. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but why didn't he just fly back out in the helicopter?
I don't know. Perhaps I had to drop him off down the road somewhere. X-Ray Zulu said his twin was Jesse. Hard Cheese said, this is like Gogglebox. I hope that's a good thing. I've never really watched Gogglebox.
Gogglebox is massive. Where we get
right, sometimes it's a little bit...
Sam Ride said, Elvis is an impersonator in Vegas. Well, for him, that would be the absolute ideal thing to do. Just become an Elvis impersonator in Vegas.
Yeah.
He can carry on exactly the way he is.
Because sometimes
people
Elvis
just think he's an
impersonators,
impersonator.
don't they? Doing the weddings.
Tia 100 said, Hitler is alive in Argentina. Maybe.
Oh, we'll talk
Well,
about
that'd be years old though. He'd be dead by now, surely.
Well, Google how old he'd be.
Well, World War II.
Yeah, we still got veterans survived, didn't we? World War II?
Guerrero said, you see, Sam,
people...
there is aliens everywhere, bro. Weapon Collector said, look up Elvis FBI badge he got from Nixon.
I will do, but I've got some more evidence.
Go ahead.
What's yours about?
Right, so in 1977, right?
That's when he died, isn't it?
Just let me finish.
Right.
There was a pool house photo taken in December 31st. It was rumoured that a photo had been taken by Mike Joseph, who was visiting Graceland with his family, that showed Elvis sitting in the pool house in an interview with Larry King. Joe Esquito, or whatever his name is, then declared that the person in the photo wasn't actually Elvis, but Al Strada, but not somebody is convinced. Nobody.
It was Elvis.
Well, why did he get an FBI badge then?
Google it.
Google it.
Yeah, but he wasn't a copper, so why did he get
Well,
one?
I'll Google it.
Exactly. Why?
Are you going to
Why was it so important?
Google it or
Look, no, he said, look.
Oh,
He got an FBI badge. So
Right, Matt, go show
on
it
this
to
it
the camera.
says working undercover for the DEA or the feds. Hope you can see this.
That's it, right, thank you.
Elvis P. Presley. Actually says Elvis Presley, but right. Urban Life said, have you tested the folding saw from Asda? And are you doing a test video? I'm definitely going to. I'll see if I can do it on Tuesday. There's a place I can go on Tuesday, but sometimes I can't do videos. But I will take it with me and try.
Why did he get one of them?
What?
I'm looking it up now.
So Sydney Rough Diamond said, even if he didn't die, as reported, he would probably be dead by now. Is Shakin' Stevens still alive? Right, in my opinion, the greatest Christmas song in the world ever. See, they know it already. The greatest Christmas song in the world ever is Shakin' Stevens. Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm pretty sure Shakin' Stevens is still alive. I know he's still alive. Wadenaz Root said Elvis was FBI. Yeah. X-Ray Zulu said there's definitely links with the feds. Samurai said, Mount, I don't know if you saw this earlier. Do you know what Elvis would be doing right now if he were alive? No, I did see it. I did answer. I did say, Sam, I said I hope he'd be watching this video, but I don't know what he would be doing right now.
Probably eating.
Did you know there was a mockumentary made on this?
Was there?
What's a documentary mean?
Oh, Samurai did answer and I missed it. He said, what would Elvis be doing right now if he were alive right now? Scratching the inside of his coffin.
Oh,
that's a little bit deep,
that's a bit dark, that. That's a bit...
No, I did. I missed the answer.
Oh, that's a bit...
Wadenaz Roots... Yeah, I must have missed some. Wadenaz Roots said Elvis was a spy. Wadenaz Roots said Shaky, laugh out loud. X-Ray said Shaky, the Taffy Elvis, long live rock. Too right. No, I like Shaky Stevens.
Does anyone know what Operation Fountain Pen was? It keeps coming up with Elvis.
Don't know, read it.
I'm going to look it up now.
Chazanator said, oh my god, I can hear my 3D pen going off in the background.
I can hear it on the video. It's going...
But that's what that noise is. Tia Andrew said, doing a live stream with his family. Laugh out loud. I should have slicked it back now. Bullfrog79 said, hi guys, Elvis is alive and an alien living in Visalia, CA. Hello, Bullfrog.
Watch it, or
what?
did someone switch it off?
What?
TV.
What about we're doing a video, we're not watching the telly.
We're not watching telly.
I watch it with the sound
Oh,
off.
you're disgraceful.
They want your undivided attention.
I am. I can multitask. I'm a woman.
By the way, 5 likes, guys. Can we get to 10?
10. I want 100, mate. I got a
We've got a lot watching. A load watching today.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
Right, so Wadenaz Roots said, who is the lady?
The lady.
Introduce yourself.
What are you doing? Go for a swim.
Introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Miranda.
Miranda. They say Elvis asked for an FBI badge so he could carry all the drugs he needed. Did you find out why?
No, I wasn't. Did Michael find? So weapon collector find out.
They know his name. Dude to shoot said, oh my god, I can see an Elvis image in that elephant picture behind you. I'm looking now.
It's pretty cool.
Well, I'll tell you a weird thing. As soon as I started looking for the Elvis conspiracy theory, all I kept getting was Elvis connections all the time. And even while I was looking, someone commented on one of my videos and his name was Elvis Perez. Then there was an Elvis song on, and then someone else. Couldn't believe it. Wadenaz Root said, nice, it's the wife, eh? Well, it's a long story, which we said in the last one.
He dumped me 3 years
So
ago.
terrible.
Alright, we won't have a domestic. We'll have you for next Sunday, domestic.
Gonna cause it domestic?
No, I'm just telling the truth.
No.
You dumped me.
We're separated, but we still live together.
Yeah, he won't leave.
We're doing it for the children.
Double Frog said guns too. Gerrera said, Malk, I thought you were a weapons collector.
What?
Well, Gerrera,
His clone.
weapon collector is my twin brother. Wadenaz said, he must be bloody mad.
Aww.
You're getting a lot of compliments every Sunday now, aren't you? Yeah.
Double Frog said, let me ask him, Elvis. X-Ray Zulu said, the drugs connection rumours he trafficked tons within his band's gear. Wadenaz Root said, she's pretty.
Oh, thank you.
Tamride said, did Elvis ever do any shows in Russia? Maybe after receiving his badge or near East Germany. Mick Keane. Alright, Mick.
Hi, Mick.
Now, good to see you on, Mick.
Right. I've looked up Operation Fountain Pen. Right? Operation Fountain Pen was the FBI case involving Vernon and Elvis Presley versus the fraternity.
Thank you.
I did that
Make sure they can hear you.
because it is in inverted commas. Basically, mafia kingpins who stole Elvis's Jester aircraft. Right? Oh, didn't know that. Anyway, the conmen were brought to justice, but Elvis had to disappear in the process. Operation Fountain Pen was not disclassified by the FBI until 1985, 8 years after his death. Why are about 600 pages still classified top security with 74 pages for national security reasons? What are we prohibited to know about Elvis?
Very weird. Chazanator said, sorry guys, I am doing something or I'll jump in the video too. X-Ray Zulu said Glenn Campbell was Elvis's bass player. Mick Keane said hi, because you said hi to him.
Hiya. Matt, please.
Good to see you on, Mick, definitely. T800 said, do you think Paul McCartney died and was replaced by clones?
Was he dead?
Who's Paul McCartney?
Is Paul McCartney dead?
Oh God, all these questions.
I didn't
No,
know he was
listen
dead.
carefully. Did Paul McCartney die and was replaced with a clone? Or whatever.
But you spoke so fast I didn't understand.
Paul McCartney, one of the Beatles.
Oh, from my favourite band.
From Luke's favourite band, he loves the Beatles.
Yeah, love them.
No, he doesn't.
Inverted commas.
Do I think that did Paul McCartney die and was replaced? Quite possibly.
Yeah, because he don't really age, does
Don't
he?
be a
Replaced with a
weirdo.
cat clone.
Don't be a weirdo.
Yeah, well,
Seriously,
have
don't
you
be
heard
weird.
his bass playing? His bass playing is amazing.
X-Ray Zulu said 1966 car crash. Mario Rock 5757 said hello. Hello Mario Rock.
Hello.
5757. Sam Ride said T800 McCartney has a place about 80 miles from me. Or is that McCartney's clone?
I don't know, he's got some wicked hair still, isn't he?
Urban Life said my nan loved Elvis. Well, she still can love Elvis.
I loved
He could
Elvis.
still be
Oh,
around.
do you remember that song
A
you used to sing to
Cake
me?
with Jaffa in the middle.
What? Why are you getting embarrassed? That was our song. Elvis Presley.
I was pretty good, wasn't I? Because
You pissed.
am I Elvis? Who knows?
No, what was that song you
All right,
sing? No, treat me like a
Let's
fool.
leave that there.
No, what's that song called?
I've got to read these things out.
Oh.
I can't remember. I just can't remember.
Oh, that's
Yes,
next
Alex,
special.
I shall transfer a Jaffa cake to you.
Right. Wadenaz Root said Paul died years ago, yes. Mick Keane said it was just his voice that died.
No, Paul McCartney just recently did a charity gig with.
No, Paul McCartney's alive.
Yeah, he just done a
Yeah,
he just
but
done.
is he a clone?
I don't know.
Oh, you were close.
He just did a charity gig with Matthew Bellamy from Muse. Yeah, I know that because I love
Why
music.
don't you remember that song?
I do, but I can't.
Get on
We're not
with
talking about me singing.
I think we should do a personal Q&A.
I know I was good, but that's it. Right.
No, you was drunk.
Sam writes that Paul McCartney death rumours have been around for years. So Sydney Rough Diamond said Paul McCartney looks and sounds like he's been dug up these days. Weapon Collector said, I know what I'm getting Luke for Christmas now.
You dare, Weapon Collector, and I will be giving you...
What, your uncle?
I don't know. I don't know.
Guerrero said, oh, I was wondering how you managed to speak and write without being seen. I was going to call Alien Conspiracy. Alex J.H. Stevens said, can I have a Jaffa cake?
It's a cake with Jaffa in the
What
middle.
Nazroot
We're not
said,
sponsored.
What Nazroot said, sing it, Mark.
Go on, sing it.
And it,
I'm not singing.
And you do it how you used to do it on your day.
No way.
and it like, love me.
No, you treat me like a fool.
Oh, I don't know.
Urban
No,
Life
what's that
said she
song?
can't. She passed away 2 years ago. Sorry for saying that, mate. I didn't realise that your nan had passed away, mate.
Sorry to hear that.
Duke for Shoot said, no, I want to know the song. Was it Teddy Bear, Baby? Let me be your loving teddy bear.
No, it was something like...
I'm thinking. Dukes for Shoot said, no. Oh, no, sorry. What Nazroot said, Wings was better than the Beatles.
Yeah.
Thank you for the beverage, by the way. And
That's
the
Paul
sponsored
McCartney's
mug.
band, wasn't it?
I know.
Ooh,
And the
dude.
I
sponsored
do
mug.
like something.
The Luke Outdoors mug. I'll just-
T800 M101 said, do you think the Queen killed off Diana because she knew too much?
What's she know?
No, she knew quite a bit
Yeah,
actually.
but what? About what? There's nothing to know about the Queen. She
Um,
wakes up on the
No,
corpus.
about certain
Don't tell me,
things.
tell them.
What?
I don't know. That would be an answer for a completely different video.
How many of these we doing?
Oh, we're doing it for life now.
Weekly now. Right, what Nazroot said, Mal should sing it for us. I'm still
I
trying to think
agree,
what
but
it
you
was.
don't know what the song
No
is.
more
It's
mention
useless.
of no more mention of singing.
Well, that song couldn't have been that important to you.
Sam Wright said, Luke and the Missus, people think the real McCartney was killed in a car crash and the Beatles replaced him with a double. That makes sense.
Do you believe that?
Who knows?
Anything's
Okay.
true.
So
Really?
Sydney Rough Diamond said, could you do a gear review in the style of Elvis? And the second one, Mario Rock 5757 said, who is Elvis?
He was a
King of
rapper.
rock and roll.
He was a
King of rock and
rapper
roll.
who got killed by a
King of rock and
gangster.
roll.
Oh no, that was.
Wadanaz Roots
Tupac
said
weirdo.
Diana was murdered. Sam Wright said, Malk, you should have dressed as Elvis for this stream. I was genuinely thinking about doing something, but it never happened.
Yeah, that's like mocking, isn't it?
Not really, because your dad used to have the siders anyway, natural.
So Sydney Rough Diamond said, Wings, the band the Beatles could have been. Alan Partridge. Wadanaz Roots said he'd sing for you.
Oh, thank you. See, at least there's one gentleman about.
X-Ray Julie said, what's your conspiracy thoughts on JFK? Well, that would be another video. To be honest
We're
again.
on Elvis. We've opened a tin of worms here, guys.
The Bullfrog said, Elvis says, good live stream.
Thank you, Elvis.
Good.
Well, thank you very much.
Mario 5757 laughing.
Oh, get your.
Hooners it said,
skinny
hello
button
Mal.
there, then.
Luke, an unknown lady, can't stay long, wanted to say hi. Hi, Hooners it.
Oh, who's it? Hey, goodbye. I like who's it. He always mentions me. in
That
comments.
country Adam, Elvis alive, who knows? Good to see you on, Adam, as well.
It's good to see everybody on. Don't leave people out.
Well, yeah, but people personally say.
Guilty.
I always say thank you at the end, and I mean it to everybody, but I mean when people come on, you know what I mean? Wadanaz Roots said, John Lennon hated Elvis.
Why?
X-Ray
Whoa.
Zulu said, Lennon hated everyone.
Whoa!
But why didn't Lennon and Elvis like each other?
God, I look like an idiot in this video.
Lennon was assassinated himself, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was by a fan, wasn't he?
But was it?
No, well, it's meant
Was
to
it,
be someone
was
who
it
thought he
Elvis?
was.
Was it Elvis in disguise? And then he framed old.
Oh!
Framed old. What's his
Do you want to get section?
name? We're doing conspiracy
Whoosh.
talk.
I thought it was conspiracy.
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Tram lines.
Wadden Has Roots said, I don't know. Guerrero said, I hate Lennon. Logan Outdoors said, who is Elvis?
King of
The
rock
king
and
of rock
roll.
and roll.
King of rap.
Sam Wright said, Wadden
No,
Has
serious.
brings up a good point. Maybe Yoko killed Elvis, evil woman.
You never know.
Never know. Backcountry Adam. Elvis tried stealing the Beatles songs. There you go.
Did he?
That could have been a...
Did he? That actually silenced us, didn't it? Jesus.
Didn't Michael Jackson though buy all of the Beatles songs though?
Apparently so.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's apparently still alive, living in a bunker under Graceland with Elvis. X-Ray Zulu said Chapman... No, Wadden Has Roots said Elvis's mate shot Lennon. X-Ray Zulu said Chapman shot Lennon. Conspiracy on that. Logan Outdoor said, oh, that Elvis, what about him? Well, Logan, is he still alive? Have you seen him? Mick's Adventures. All right, Mick. Said Elvis bugged out. Seen him in the woods under his blue suede tarp. My Bullfrog 79 said Elvis says who like peanut butter and bacon sandwiches. Wadden Has Roots said yes. Michael Jackson owned all the Beatles songs. Weapons and Stuff 93. Hello, mate.
Hello.
Yo.
AJ Rod said forget Elvis. Forget Elvis, is Mick Jagger still alive or is he a zombie? Oh, forget Elvis, is Mick Jagger still alive or is he a zombie?
Who's Mick Jagger?
A zombie?
Mick Jagger?
Obviously.
Oh, he does look a little bit like a
Oh,
zombie.
a zombie, obviously.
He's got really big lips.
No doubt about
Are
it.
you on about the one you're trying out now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no doubt about it, he is a
And he
zombie.
wears like spray on.
You're the one who's like, oh, up here, around
Yeah, well, he's
the
got
world,
something,
around
because
the
he's
brand new
loaded.
baby.
He's
He's still alive, yeah.
Guerrero said, no, Lennon and Elvis are eloped to Thailand. Probably on that black helicopter. Urban Life said, could you send me a message of all your cheap gear for ideas? Yes, I will do, mate. Backcountry Adam said, Paul bought the songs back from Michael Jackson.
What's the point of that then?
Hmm.
It wasn't that
Dunno.
much, young. Have we caught up?
That's all right, what about that?
Have we caught up?
No, by no means.
No.
Logan Outdoors said, yeah, saw him on Google. What's gone on? Has he been shot or something? Or are you playing a board game?
We should do a live board game.
I'm not sure
No,
what
do
that
you know
means,
what I
Logan.
want to do live
Yeah, I saw him
video
on
on?
Google. What's gone on?
What?
Is
Has he
Weapon
been
Collector
shot or
still
something?
on?
Are you playing board game?
Come on.
Is Weapon
I
Collector
don't
still
know.
on?
No, you can't.
Why?
Because I would like to do a live video over the Easter period of Weapon Collector laying my floor.
Oh, for
Right,
God.
leave things like that out because that's completely different
That's
private stuff.
personal, man.
Right, I reckon Elvis would hate Wacko Jacko, Michael said. I hope I missed any. Yeah. T800 said the Beatles are Satanists and had Aleister Crowley on Sgt. Pepper cover. Wadden Has Roots said Mick Jagger is alive. Yeah, but is he a zombie?
I don't know.
Wadden Has Roots said Rolling Stones. Backcountry Adam said, what's better, the Beatles or the Stones?
Who's the Stones?
Rolling
Right,
Stones.
so I would
Oh.
say the Beatles,
Oh, Rolling
but my
Stones.
father always preferred the Rolling Stones. It depends what sort of music you're making.
Rolling
Yeah,
Stones just because I hate the
hard
Beatles. I can't stand the Beatles.
Who's Mario Rock 5757 said Elvis versus the Beatles. Who wins? What, in a fight or in a sing
Well,
off?
if it's a fight,
Oh.
it's 4 against 1.
Yeah, it could be pretty hard. You never know. It could have been pretty strong. He part of the FBI.
Oh, that
So you've
dude!
lost it.
Yeah, that's Mick Jagger.
But X-Ray Zulu said, I wouldn't take on 4 Scousers.
Is that what they were?
Yeah. Sam Wright said, if Elvis were alive, I would love to see his face when Priscilla married Michael Jackson.
Did she?
Oh. Priscilla married
Yeah,
Michael Jackson,
no,
didn't
she
she?
did, but that wasn't real. I'm telling you.
What, Priscilla?
That's another
Priscilla
conspiracy in itself, I think. That was weird.
That ain't the mother of his kids, is it?
Paul Brewer said Elvis hates hippies. Wadden Has Roots said my mother was a Rolling Stones fan, still is. Mario Rock said in a sing-off.
Oh, Elvis. I'm sorry, I do like Elvis. Some of his
I am
songs are
very
amazing.
patriotic, so I would obviously be for the Beatles, but Elvis was the king of rock and roll.
Elvis just because I hate the Beatles.
Yeah, but no, both of them had their own qualities.
Yeah, but I really don't like the Beatles.
Sam
Why?
Ride said Elvis was a black belt.
Don't like Beatles.
So Sydney Rough Diamond said Elvis could do karate.
And
And
when he did some things in his documentaries, didn't he? Like kicking butt.
old Drera also said Elvis would win because he probably had guns. Or he did have guns.
Yeah.
T800 said, do you think Jacko was a pedo?
Let's not discuss that.
Why the answer to that?
Well, you. Oh God, I want to discuss that. Jesus.
Actually, Zulu said yes. Backcountry Adam said, I always thought Elvis died taking a crap. That's what some people apparently say, if you believe he died. So Sydney Rough Diamond said no, their daughter married Jacko. Tyson Jr. 7 said, big fan from Scotland, mate. Nice one, Tyson. Good to see you, mate.
Oh, is he from Scotland? I want to go up there one day.
Say hello to Tyson.
Hello,
Hi,
Tyson.
Hello.
How's the snow up there?
X-Ray Zulu said Lisa Marie. Mick Keane said, weren't the Beatles pacifists? Elvis probably would have won then for definite.
I don't know. I really don't like the Beatles.
But if they was pacifists, Elvis probably would have won. Backcountry Adam said Chuck Berry was the king of rock and roll. Yeah.
I recognise that name.
Do it to see a picture. Can't describe it.
What song does he do?
Wadden Root said, I only liked the Elvis from the 70s, not the rock and roll Elvis. Wadden Root also said Jackson was a bit weird. Very weird.
Oh, that guy!
Yeah.
I think he does that.
Yeah. Done it myself said, you live near me. Careful if you go wandering in the woods on Rothschild's land. They are our satanic Illuminati overlords, and they'll drink your blood to get high.
Don't go there with the
No.
Rothschilds, seriously.
With what?
The Rothschilds, that's the whole...
Who are the
But
Rothschilds?
listen carefully then. Done it myself said, you live near me. Careful if you go wandering in the woods on Rothschild's land. They are satanic Illuminati overlords, and they'll drink your blood to get high.
Hold on, where is that?
I don't know.
Who are they?
Oh my God.
I don't know.
They're like the supreme overlords of the world.
Sam Ride said, Tyson, I traced my mother's side of the family back to Scotland border. Reaver. Now I want to go there someday and see it. T800 said, Anne Soros. Wadden Root said, he had a pet monkey too. What, Jackson.
Yeah, Jackson, he had Bubbles. Was it
Done it
Bubbles?
myself said, Ashridge Forest area. So don't go there or you get your blood drunk.
I need to look at that out, see where that is.
They're basically
So
billionaires
Sydney
who
Rough
own all the
Diamond said,
places.
have you visited the Hellfire Caves? Yes, we have.
Yeah.
Remember?
No, I haven't, and I've lived here...
You've never been there?
No,
Even
I've,
Charlotte's been there.
I've lived here nearly 20 odd years
Hellfire
and I've
Caves.
never been there.
We just...
One's up.
I don't know
Yeah.
why did us three got that? No one else.
I don't know.
I must have been...
We took you.
Yeah, I was with you.
That was when...
Anyway, yeah, been to the Hellfire Caves.
I've been here 20 years and I ain't been there.
Urban
Like, we never took you nowhere.
Urban
What?
Life
Never
said, do
been
you
there.
think it's bad if I smoke weed sometimes? Not really, no. To be honest, you'll cause probably more harm to yourself and others drinking.
Yeah, but some people say, are you smoking the weed straight or are you mixing it with tobacco?
I don't know what he means, whether he means physically or, you know...
Well, mentally, some people say that it does affect your brain cells, but then others say it doesn't.
Do you think it's bad if I smoke weed sometimes? You know, just in general, do you think that's bad? Not necessarily, no.
I believe...
I don't touch none of that
Well, I
stuff.
believe I'd rather be someone who was smoking weed than people that were drinking alcohol. I find that alcohol makes a lot of people more violent,
Yeah.
whereas smoking weed makes people more mellow.
I prefer people high on life.
Waddenaz Roots said Rothschilds are satanic. Also the royal family too. Waddenaz Roots also said Bubbles. And Bubbles,
Bubbles, the
yeah,
chimpanzee,
chimpanzee.
Is
wasn't
that
it?
that blonde? Oh no, that's both Selector, wasn't it?
Backcountry Adams said, oh crap, you live close to the Rothschilds. You better hide your wife, sister and the kids.
Oh, I like that video.
And Mick King said, forever blowing bubbles.
I don't get it.
The monkey was
Oh,
Bubbles.
yeah, don't go too far.
What?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the monkeys are bubbles. I'm from blowing bubbles. Could be saying
Okay.
a different
Alright,
thing.
yeah. I had to think then.
Sam Ride said, if Mount wanders on Rothschild's land, he'll be safe. He has his survival cup.
I now have a survival cup. I bought one yesterday. Can you believe it?
Got it in or not?
No, I was boiling water in it for no reason. I now have a survival cup. It cost me £2.
So Sydney Rough Diamond said Michael Jackson had to get rid of his pet chimp. He was forever blowing bubbles. So Sydney Rough Diamond said weed is a thinking herb. AJ Rod said leave the weed alone and drink more Budweiser. T800 said
alcohol's bad for you as well.
T800 said Bohemian Grove. They kidnap kids, scare them, then sacrifice them to Satan and drink their blood to get high. Don't go there.
Oh, God.
No, Malcolm used to be a bit of a weirdo back in the day.
Don't go too.
I didn't say nothing.
Alright, just stop saying
Guerrero
stuff.
said I met a few Rothschilds and I don't know about satanic, but definitely not right. Backcountry Adam said, Luke, did you buy your survival cup from Dave Canterbury?
No, should I have done? Should I have done?
Nah, you got it. Where'd you get it from?
I'm not sponsored.
No, man. Decathlon.
Oh. I'm trying to get sponsorships, man. Jesus.
Well, as you can tell, I didn't move the picture in the end. I was too lazy.
Yeah. And then he wonders why I'm mine.
No.
One Nazroot said, Moloch the owl is the Rothschild's evil, wicked god.
Moloch.
Sam Ride said, Mark has to do a video on the survival cup uses. I'm going to do a video about it.
Can I be in it?
Urban Life said, do you believe in ghosts? Anyone
Yes,
answer?
I do.
No. No.
I do.
Was that Moloch thou?
Yeah. T800M101 said, what do you think of magic mushrooms? I've never tried magic mushrooms and I'm a little bit dubious about any mushrooms which someone has picked from the wild. One thing to do with survival stuff is I don't really do mushrooms because well, there's plenty of mushrooms that you'll take which will kill you outright and there's no antidote for it, so you know.
You're an
So I just looked up Moloch the owl, yeah?
Yeah.
It is the biblical name for Canaanite, or God, associated with child sacrifice. The name of a deity which is also sometimes spelled Malcolm.
Oh God.
Evil owl.
Backcountry Adam said, no, don't buy it from him, it'll be useless. Wadnaz Root said, I believe in ghosts. The Wadnaz Root.
I do
Bruce does.
too.
I don't.
And does anyone believe in afterlife after death?
Afterlife after death.
Yeah.
The
Monkey
afterlife.
owl.
Yeah.
So I never know, because I try and speak loud in the video. I don't know whether they can hear you lot, but they obviously can.
Yeah, because you're shouting.
And I'm going
Sorry.
mad.
Oh!
Let me say that. What the?
Urban Life said, I've done magic mushrooms and they are horrible. Wadnaz Root said, I believe in the afterlife, yes.
Same.
Sam Ride said, I always think of Chronicles of Riddick when Riddick kills a guy with his teacup. Told you it's useful. Not just for boiling
Oh, I
water.
thought that was kind of coke. No, that's kidding.
So Sydney Rough Diamond said, the pretty redhead, pre-Raphaelite, is keeping very quiet. I reckon she knows more than she's letting on.
Pre-redhead, huh? Alright.
T800 said, I believe in God. Wadden Asroot said, I believe in reincarnation. X-Ray said, ghosts could be grey alien species. Backcountry Adam said, Malk, if you could bring back any historical figure to hang out with, who would you choose and why? Oh, that's
David
quite
Bowie. What?
Oh, do you know what I'd love? A caveman. A proper old school, real old caveman. One of our really, really, really early ancestors. And how they lived and how they carried on and...
I don't know. I would...
No, genuinely, it would be a caveman. Well, if you know, I don't have to just answer all of them. You lot can answer them as well. A historical figure. Hang on. Mine would be a caveman. I'd love that.
It wouldn't be... Well, it's not a historical figure, but I would love to have lived with one of the World War I or II veterans, just to see how brave they actually had to be and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Because that's some bravery, or how scared they were. I wanted to see how they coped with that sort of thing, you know what I mean?
Mummies.
If you don't know, what, a mummy?
Can it be an animal?
Oh my
Wait a
god!
minute. You know, I was going to say Elvis, obviously, but I don't think he's dead, so... Done.
I didn't quite get that question, sorry.
Any historical figure, if you could bring back any historical figure to hang out with, who would you choose and why?
I don't know.
Right, don't know. Right. A couple of statements here. Guerrero said, I live in a cemetery. Can't afford to believe in ghosts. T800 said, no, aliens are demons. T800 said, have you looked into flat Earth?
Oh.
Well, apparently...
The Earth ain't flat.
Apparently, they say the flat earthers. Oh, I've got to remember this. The flat earthers have the biggest following around the globe.
If the Earth was flat, you'd fall off the edge.
Oh yeah.
How would you be able to go around the world?
Guerrero said, Charlie feckin' Chaplin. That is who I would bring back. X-Ray Zulu said, cavemen. Clever lot. Yeah, I agree. If it wasn't for them carrying on the way they was, obviously none of us would be here, if you know what I mean. Our very early ancestors. Urban Life said, the public woods you go to, can you cut down trees to make shelters? Technically, no, you can't. It says there is actually signs saying you can't. They don't want you cutting trees down or doing anything like that. That Country Adam said, Luke, how much are you paying for the redhead to hang out with you? Wait there. And it says, just
I know, but I'll tell you what, I'm skint. Joking.
Sam Ride said, Luke, there is World War II vet that lives near me. He's 93 years old. He tells me stories all the time. It's awesome. Yeah, so I suppose technically there is still some.
Yeah, no, there is, but I would like to witness it with them, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Just see what fear they went through and what bravery they had to go through and all that.
So Sydney Rough Diamond said, I'd like to meet Alistair Crowley.
Don't know who that is.
T800 said the ice wall. Wadden Azroot said, I'd like to meet Jesus and hopefully he'd cure my boldness. He could also make you a glass of wine out of his blood.
No, out of water!
Alright, wine out of water.
What the hell?
I don't
He's
know.
a vampire now, guys.
What was that thing about the blood is...
No!
Oh no, that's vampires, yeah.
I've always wondered, do I say this because I don't want to open a can of worms? Where is...
If you think it's going to open up a can of worms, it is going to open up a can of worms.
No, I'm just thinking, where is his remains?
That's another video to be spoken about.
Alright, okay.
Bosna Zapadna said, family get together again. That is nice. Hi guys, and hi to everyone there in chat.
Hello!
Alright.
Hello.
AJ Rod said, wow, the subjects are changing too fast for me. I went to get another beer out of the fridge and God and aliens, too much for this redneck from Florida to handle. It's a bit too much for me.
I'll be honest, Joe, this is a bit deep for me.
T800 said, I'd beat the crap out of Crowley. Evil man.
Mr. Crowley.
Who's Crowley?
Do you know what? I don't actually think I know who Alistair Crowley is.
Who is he?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I was thinking, oh, okay. I thought it was Mr. Crowley, who Ozzy Osbourne was singing about. Mr. Crowley. I'll look him up now.
Urban Life said we, and then did a massive something. Wadden has roots. Oh, open up a can of worms. Wadden has roots said, whose remains, Luke? But we
won't talk about
we'll
it.
do that another time. Because otherwise we'll go completely off the subject, and it'll be completely different. So Sydney Rough Diamond said Crowley was an occultist.
Yeah, and a ceremonial magician, poet, painter, novelist, and mountaineer. He founded the religion of Thelema, identified himself as a prophet and trusted the guided humanity of the Eon Horus in the 20th century and prolific.
I think because everyone's on the internet, it suddenly makes the connection go bad. Someone just said the connection's gone bad.
Right. Disconnecting.
So Sydney Rough Diamond said Crowley wasn't a cultist. Tia Andrew said, what do you think of the shooting? I think it's hoax. Do you mean this recent shooting? That's like I said again, that's a completely different video to this, if we will talk about that.
I was going to say that's a bit of a tender subject, isn't it?
Yeah. Backcountry James said Malky connection is bad. It could be because all of a sudden everyone just went on the internet. Tell me if it's better again. X-Ray Zulu said Crowley was an odd fellow way back. Wadnaz Root said Crowley was a Satanist and a Mason. Mick Keane said apparently he's the wickedest man in the world. Well, I'm going to have to have a look at that because, to be honest, I'd never even heard of him. But like I said before, Duke Shoot said connection is fine. So Steve said, hi Malcolm and the gang. Hi Steve.
Hello Steve.
What was I going to say? Oh yeah. So, in all honesty, I'm like none of us. We're not really kind of conspiracy theory people. I'm not really. You know, I don't really know much about any of them. I know a little bit about some of them, but I don't go deep into them like some people do. So some of them I don't know about. But like I said, I didn't know, never even heard of Aleister Crowley, to be honest.
I don't know anything about this sort of stuff, to be honest.
AJ Rod said Jimmy Page from Led Zeppelin was inspired by Crowley. Wadnaz Root said some people believe the earth is flat. And then he laughs, and I will agree.
Yeah, but all the pictures of Earth are 2D and the Earth is 2D. It's flat.
What? Shut up.
No, if you ever look at a picture of the Earth, it's always flat. Have you ever seen a spherical picture of the Earth?
Yes, one of them round ball things.
I'd like you to show me that, please.
Well, what's that round ball thing called?
That's a globe!
Yeah,
That's not a picture, is it?
No, it's a globe of the world around.
I'm all about satellite pictures of the Earth. They're always
Have you not
flat.
seen the planet Earth? From the
Only in
sky?
2D.
Because you can't get around the whole thing at the same time.
Or is there only one side?
And actually, this is another thing though about how long does
The worst
it
part
take?
is he doesn't even believe that anyway.
No, no.
You're
Stop swearing!
You're the ruiner.
I'm not the ruiner, but you lot
Oh
took
no,
mental.
no. Sam Ride said, saying you're not a conspiracy theorist just provides more proof that you're really Elvis. You know.
Did you actually
You just swore then, so you wrote it that time.
Tia Andrew said all the pics from NASA are CGI.
see?
Wadnaz Roots is laughing. Tia Andrew said, and didn't land on the moon.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Alex J.H. Stevens said, when you go on an airplane, you can see the spherical shape of the globe. There you go.
Yes.
Can you?
Thank you.
I've been on an airplane.
Right, here you go. This answers a few. Done it myself said Jimmy Savile was supposed to have been a Crowley devotee. They're all in on it together.
I really don't want to talk about Savile.
But we won't.
Sow.
No, I don't want to know.
Tia Andrew said to Alex, no you can't. So Sydney Rough Diamond said, the curvature of the earth. Bosna Zapadna said, oh my god guys, you England people have some special accent. I can hardly understand you.
Really?
You must be from Manchester.
No?
No!
Please.
My dad lives in Manchester though.
Don't give what locations out, man.
Haha.
X-Ray Zulu said no moon landing in 69. Wadnaz Roots has got a...
What's that?
It's held for review.
Oh, God.
It's just saying
Sure.
Savile was a sick scumbag.
You actually... Oh, okay.
Anything come up?
Getting a little bit of a minor argument on here now because it has changed from Elvis to is the earth flat.
Sorry, guys. Sorry about that.
But this is what I tried not to cause. I didn't want a massive argument with people, you know, saying this, that and the other. But then that's what happens when you do these.
We're all entitled to our own opinions on matters.
Yeah. And obviously, you know, things go off
Topic.
completely different to what they are.
Meant to be.
Oh.
I really need to like guess one out.
Backcountry Adam said, brother
That's a good question.
brother 12 look into him.
What's that?
Not sure. What Nazroot said, why don't the sea fall off then?
Because it rolls round to the other
Gravity.
side.
No, he means if it's flat.
It
Yeah.
goes round like that. It's flat like that, and it rolls round like that.
But that's still not flat if it goes round like
If
that.
that's flat, then we're flat.
Oh, Tia Andrew said ice wall.
We're getting
Oh, no,
some-
Ganja Claus said, what is green and sings? And he's just answered, Elvis Parsley.
That was cheesy, man.
Sam Ride said,
Funny.
Sam Ride said, if the Earth were flat, we could look under the map where Elvis is supposed to be buried.
Isn't it?
What Nazareth is laughing about ice wall
What is ice wall?
holds the water back on the sides of a flat Earth.
Oh. So I don't even know my own beliefs. Joking. Check them squats on them.
Yeah, you can get a squat machine now.
Oh, really?
Top of Truthio said Jimmy Savile had his own keys to all the Queen's palaces to come and go as he pleased. And he also really did have access to nearly most of Stoke Manor Hospital, didn't he? And he had his own room in there. But I'd rather not talk about Jimmy Savile if possible.
Can we not? Please.
So Steve said, I had a whole night a conversation with a flat earther. Bosnia Zabada said, please put the link of his channel on here, on chat please. Last name, I did not understand name.
What?
Who's that?
Not sure who you mean, mate.
What, Elvis Presley?
No.
Top of Truthio said he was the boss of Stoke Mandeville.
Was he?
Yeah, no, he had a lot to do with Stoke
I
Mandeville.
don't want to talk about it.
Tia Andrews said, Jim fixed it for me to milk a cow blindfolded.
I've heard that joke so many times.
Oh.
It's painful.
Guerrero's laughing. Done it myself said, I take it we're not allowed to talk about Cliff Richards.
It's Cliff Richard.
Yeah, but it's just,
No, he's Cliff Richard.
he's another singer.
Does anyone have time to hours about that?
Okay.
Oh, your channel, I think he means. Yeah, Bosnia Zapada. It's Luke Outdoors. I'll put a link in
There
the
is, yeah,
description.
because there is a lot of Luke Outdoors,
Yeah.
because I tried to
Right.
look
Do
at
with
my phone.
fishing.
Luke Outdoors sponsored Nug.
No, what it says on it?
Yeah.
No,
But look what it says on.
oh, him!
Yeah. Who you on?
Oh!
You don't know who Cliff Richard is?
I know,
I
no.
knew it was him!
Is he the one that sung the Lord's Prayer?
Oh my goodness.
Did he sing the Lord's Prayer?
Top of Truthio said Cliff Richards, also known as Kitty.
Kitty.
What Nazareth said, even Cliff got investigated. Backcountry Adam said, Malk, would you bang the Queen for 10 grand? I don't think she'd let me.
Oh, but you would then.
What?
What, the Queen for 10 grand?
Wouldn't let me.
Banging her. Do you know what banging her means?
Do you know what
Yeah.
that means?
No, I'm not sure. What? That's not where I'm at.
Copulate.
What?
Right, would you bang Prince Charles for 10 grand?
I'll do it for nothing.
Oh, for God's sake! Oh my God! Christ.
The Queen's an old lady.
So's Prince Charles!
Yeah, but she's the Queen.
Well, that looked well dodgy, yeah.
No, it'd be disrespectful, I wouldn't, because she's the Queen.
Yeah, and just remember what you're saying. She's likely to get you locked
It
up.
would be disrespectful, she's the Queen.
Not about being
T800
disrespectful
said,
to me.
is Cliff gay? I think so,
I
yeah.
believe he is.
What Nazareth said he might be. So Steve said, laugh out loud. Top of Truthio said, Cliff likes choir boys. X-Ray Zulu said, he's
Yes.
dog ear.
The dog's trying to get involved.
Come on. Come on. Come
Um,
on.
X-Ray Zulu said, he's very happy. Bosnia Sabada said, put on description. AJ Rod said, weapon collector posted, I enjoyed the brass knuckles he made with the bottle opener. Tell him, Mal. I will do, AJ. He should be on here anyway.
Is he
Might see
gone
it.
anyway?
Top of Truth Show said, got myself crying, talking, sleeping, walking.
Living doll.
I didn't expect that to come.
Is that the 6
Bosna's about to answer thank you.
Double decker dog.
Sam rides it up, Malcolm's in trouble with the missus now.
Why?
For about the Queen thing.
Ah.
Duke Pursuit said, I'm sure the Queen would if you did that Elvis song.
He can't
Oh
remember
my
it.
god. Elvis.
You need to find it. It's Treat Me Like a Fool.
She's looking directly in the camera.
Yeah, if I sang the other song, yeah. What knows Root said, laugh at that woman's a laugh. Bosna Sabata said, bye guys, I have to go. Bye, Bosna.
Bye.
And I'll put the link in the thing. If I forget, just message me in one of the comments.
Or leave him alone.
Lucados.
Oh my god.
What?
So Sydney Rough Diamond said, I don't even want to say it. Has anybody mentioned Gary Glitter yet?
Oh my god, he's in
Best-
Thailand, isn't he?
I was going to bring up Glitter,
I
but...
didn't want to go from, it's gone from Elvis to random conspiracies now to celebrity pedos.
But are they all proven?
Yes,
Gary Glitter was.
Yes,
Oh, was he
yeah,
was-
he
yeah,
was. That's
convicted.
why he went to
I don't know, I just remember that song out
No.
of Spice Girls World or whatever.
T800 said Gary Glitter is a great musician, but a very bad man. Weapon Lex, I'm still here. Wad Nazroot said, can we get off the pedo subject?
Yeah.
I 100%
yeah.
agree.
No more pedo things.
Would you like to make a suggestion?
Top of Truth said, Matt, can you show us how to make a quick deploy bed on the sofa when you argue with the missus?
Well,
I don't need
you
to,
say
do I?
They've got your camp bed.
Don't need to. Sleep in a separate room anyway.
Look at that cake, man. Jesus, I want a bit of that.
Backcountry Adam said, look into Diana.
Yeah.
Wad Nazroot said, Glitter is in prison, isn't he?
I don't know, I thought he went to Thailand.
No, no, he was in prison. I think he can come out of it then. I don't know.
Boz, Top of Truth is laugh. Sam Ryder's laughing. Bosna Zapadna said, before I go, I have to say, very nice dog. I had the same, but he passed away. Sorry to hear that, mate. I know that's terrible when, you know.
Sorry.
What's that?
His dog
He had a
passed
dog
away.
like
Oh
Sky.
no. Oh, sorry to hear that.
There is the other dog, he's just there, but you can't see her.
She's out of shot. And we've got the pig in the corner.
That's it, she's gone.
She's done it.
No, there's a pig in the corner, not the dog. God,
Backcountry Adam said Diana's death on the next live. Well, that's another bit of a touchy one over here, so I have to think about that one.
Good jokes, isn't it?
So Sydney Rough Diamonds as well. Elvis did start courting Priscilla when she was 14.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Did he?
No, Elvis
Yeah, but
was
then-
wedding and wedding.
Yeah, but with Michael, he used to have people come and stay there. Michael Jackson.
It was
Why would you let your child stay with? You wouldn't let your child stay with an
Yes.
old person.
She's a staffy.
Yeah, make sure you say second names, man.
Yeah, same things like that.
Yeah.
Like Michael Jackson.
Do you know what I mean?
Ganja
Jeez.
Claus said, what was Elvis's last great hit? Off the top of my head, someone let that dog out. Off the top of my head, I can't think.
Oh.
T800 said, is your dog a staffy? Yeah, it is.
Stuff.
No.
Go on.
Ganja Claus said, what was Elvis's last greatest hit?
Yeah.
The bathroom floor.
That is sick. That is sick, I'm sorry.
That's a good thing about conspiracy theories. There's some good jokes about them, isn't
Was he actually on the toilet when he
there?
went there?
Yeah.
Top of Truth Rio said Diana knew that the landmines she was trying to get rid of were British and American made. Mick Keen's laughing, so Ganja Claus said I'm sick.
Do we have to talk about like dead people now? Can we, like,
Oh, I could just
Well, the whole subject was on
You
well,
knew,
not
but you wanted to
necessarily.
be involved in it,
A
Luke.
potentially.
Now you're getting scared.
I am getting
What
scared.
Nazroot said, suspicious minds.
I used to love Suspicious Mind, but
Quite.
didn't UB40 do that as well?
Who?
Yeah, cover.
Yeah.
Who was UB40? UB40.
Right. So Sydney Rough Diamond said, does anyone believe that Prince Harry was fathered by Charles and not the ginger-haired captain that Diana was knocking about with at the time? Oh, what's his name? The other bloke. I can't remember his name. But that is a weird one, because I've seen side-by-side pictures, and it's uncanny. They look identical.
I
Looks
don't.
more like his other bloke.
So why don't they do DNA tests?
You can't just go up to the to the
Jeremy
royal family.
Kyle.
You can't, get the royal family on Jeremy Kyle, can you? And go DNA test.
Yeah, but Prince Charles is going to be.
They'll just dismiss it straight away, won't they? James Hewitt, done it myself, so.
Reptilians.
Where are we?
Now together. The suspicious man. Suspicious man.
Done it myself, said, yeah, landmines, that's what I heard. Warden Azaric said, no. UB40 did another Elvis song. The wise man says that he fools fall in love. Done it myself, said James Hewitt. Backcountry Adam said, no, he's not Charles's son. So Sydney Ruff Diamond said, they do look alike. Solo Bushcraft 82 said, we can't go on together, so that means he's no longer with us. Top of Truth Viewer said, Diana was also pregnant with...
Dodie, was it Dodie's child or something?
Yeah, with his child. That was going to be a bother to the future king. Well, I could imagine if that was, the case. Warden Asbrook said, it would be funny to have the royals on the Kyle show. It would. What's in the word said, I was listening to Elvis earlier. See, it must have been meant to be.
Leave 20 likes, guys.
Now, what Nasrut said was that Dodie was a Muslim. AJ Rod said, it's been fun, but I've got to go. The wife wants a computer. See you next time.
Bye.
See you, AJ. Sam Rod said, to the Americans on here, Diana is still a little bit of a touchy subject for the Brits. Play nice, please. At least you understand.
Yeah.
There's always a bit, there's some things. That's why I wanted to be very careful on what I did, the subject of it on. Even when I started doing the Elvis one, I started thinking, I don't know whether that might even, bother people, but...
It's one of those things, isn't it?
Top of truth here, Al Fayed says they were murdered. Yeah. He said a lot of strange things. I don't know about that one. It's hard to say. Like I said, that's probably another one for another video, if I did do that one. Backcountry Adam said, if he's found not to be Charles's son, it would be embarrassment to the royal family. Oh yeah, that would be a massive thing. T800 said the Queen is a reptilian shapeshifter.
Reptilian overlord.
What's in the word said? You have a lovely family.
Thank you.
Well, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Should have seen us 3 hours ago. Wanted to kill each other.
Yes.
What Nazareth said, we can't go through life not expecting to be offended. It's part of life. That is true. That is true. Sam Wright said, now Elvis's fair game has been decades and most fans don't know what social media is.
Yeah.
Top of truth, you said Elvis was a qualified pharmacist. Google it. Weapon Collect said, when I saw the Diana statue at Harrods, I burst out laughing. Well, I've never actually seen it. But
I've never seen it.
SRS Power is on. Hello, mate.
Hello.
He said James Hewitt is definitely Prince Harry's dad. He looks just like him and is literally the only male ginger in history to be considered good looking. Well, I've seen side by side pictures and it is uncanny.
You seen Ed Sheeran? He's fit. What? What?
Top of Truth, Yo said pharmacists don't accidentally overdose. But is he dead or not, though? He may not be dead. That's the thing. Elvis. Someone said Elvis was a qualified pharmacist.
Yeah, no, I've read that somewhere actually. I think, oh man, I'm getting arsed.
Oh my
Always
God.
swearing.
I wasn't swearing. But I'm sat in one position, it's hurting.
So
Bottom. It's bottom.
One Naz Roots said David Icke started all that daft reptile business. Yeah. So Sydney Rough Diamond said, oh my God.
Oh,
So
yes, someone knows.
Charlotte showed me this today on the internet.
He is a legend.
So Sydney Rough Diamond said, there used to be a strange bloke in Reading Town
He's still
Centre
there.
who everyone called Elvis. He was a harmless nutter. If you Google Reading Elvis, you'll actually
comes
see
up.
stuff about him.
He always carries an Elvis record with him or a photo of Elvis.
Yeah. So
But he's
Google
an
it.
absolute
Reading Elvis. And you see it.
sweetheart.
But he's not Elvis, though. But you can tell unless he's had extensive plastic surgery. And
Which he
slimmed
had the
down.
money for.
Well, yeah, he did.
I might be honest.
X-Ray Zulu said Ike's a nutter. Stay True said how the F did Prince Harry pull his new bird being ginger? I found that. Well, fame and
Oh,
being
let's
a
see if he's still
being a
around.
yeah
There's
right.
nothing
He can do a
wrong
lot
with
with it.
ginger.
Yeah, he's quite handsome though.
There's nothing wrong with gingers.
No, you never said there was. You just saying.
Oh, I'll look
No,
now.
he said how could he pull out being ginger?
Yeah, because Malcolm was ginger, waiting for you, darling.
Backcountry Adams said, Matt, you should be cuddling your friend with benefits on the love seat.
On that note.
We ain't had no benefits for years,
Oh
mate.
my god!
So Sydney Rough Diamond said, I think he's dead now.
Oh,
what,
I'm
the
gonna
Reading
have-
bloke?
I'm going to have a look. Oh, I've got it if he is.
Wadnaz Root said, Elvis also had toes like a duck. Webbed toes like a duck. How weird is that? Papa Trufio said Savile was a ginger. Wadnaz Root said, she is a look at that woman.
Ren, you're loved,
What's your
man.
digits?
You're terrible.
If I'm not here next week, you know I'm under the patio.
Tia Andrew said Elvis was a duck shapeshifter. What's in the Woods said, I really love redheads. My wife is a redhead.
Beautiful.
Yeah, nothing wrong with redheads.
Yay.
Top of Truth, you said Elvis was also a qualified cop that got loads of mafia caught. Well, I've read something about that as well. But that's what we're talking about, then, really,
Yeah.
isn't it? Where was I? Done it myself said the CIA made David Icke believe in lizards to discredit him. They paid some mad toothless witch doctor to convince him that reptiles did it. Staffy Woodsman Neil said Elvis is an anagram of lives. So yeah, he lives.
Yeah.
SRS Power said, here in Worcester, we had a guy called the Black Bond. I think he might be dead now, but he used to rap. YouTube won't let me post a link, but search it. Oh, no, will do, mate, yeah. X-Ray Zulu, webbed toes. Elvis was from Cleveland. SRS Power said, very funny. I'll have a look. It's a Black Bond. William Kinney has said, my wife's a redhead. No hair, just a redhead.
What?
You better let her up. Come here,
Come on,
Sky.
darling. Come to
Up
me.
here. Sky, come on.
Come on, baby
Sky,
girl.
come on.
Come on.
I want to be on top of Bella's head.
Dr. Trufio said Elvis's twin is probably alive too. Because you read about that. I never knew he had one.
You never had a twin.
No, it was a stillbirth.
No, still buff.
Sky.
One Nas Roots said, does anyone remember a song about Elvis working at a chip shop or something? Yeah, I can't remember the precise lines to it, but I remember that song.
Window.
Oh, can you bust my earphones so I can just listen to my music bit?
We're in a live stream.
Yeah,
Dr.
no, but I listen to my music on them for Sunday
Dr.
as well.
Trufio said Elvis had a twin, Malk has a twin. Oh no, Dr. Trufio said Elvis is a twin, yes. Sam Wright said Elvis is a twin, Malk has a twin. It's confirmed.
So, where did you put my headphones, darling? Or you don't
Derek, they should be in that bowl.
What Naz Root said, a woman singer.
I found them.
What's in the Wood said, nice one, William. Top of Trufio said, there's a guy who works down the chip shop, swears he's Elvis. That's it. X-Ray Zulu said, no,
Ow.
Jersey's definitely dead. Although his mum simply wouldn't have it and spoke to Jesse every day, right? Stay True said, sorry, it wasn't being funny about the prince being ginger. I have a ginger cat.
I used to have a ginger cat called Frisky.
Done it myself. Watch her. She's being weird.
Oh man, I've got my arm.
Sky, come here. Every now and again the dog gets weird. If we seem to get excited, the staff seems to start acting weird.
Bella just cut my arm out.
You see? No, just scratch Luke.
Down.
Done it myself. So there's a guy who works down the chip shop, swears he's Elvis. Zimbabwe,
What's Sky's Bella?
1985, the dog steals the warm seat.
Oh, look at her.
Papa Trufio's a tune. Thank you, tune.
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 I listen to my reggae radio station on a Sunday.
What's in the word said, Malcolm, give us an Elvis song. A What Now's Root said, what's the song? Yeah, what are you listening to? Oh, that's what you're saying,
Oh,
tune.
reggae. Reggae.
Don't know the actual name of the song?
No, it's a radio station.
British reggae radio station.
You don't want to harm me.
It's only on
You just
Sundays.
want your ganja.
Papa Trufio said, maybe the dog's Elvis. Where's she gone now? Oh,
Who's that?
See right here.
Yes, you can see her in the corner.
Behind the subscribe button.
So, now we've gone that far, shall we change the subject? But you'll have to give me a subject.
Oh, I've got my arm.
So we'll change the subject now. Someone give a subject, and I'll read through, and then when we found a good one, we'll go from there.
Within reason.
Can I just say one thing, actually? He's still alive, by the way. He's only 68. And he's
Oh, what, the Reading Elvis?
the Red and Elvis, he is still alive. He's 68 years old, and they've actually did an interview with him why he was so crazy about Elvis.
Right.
Tis a
But
scratch.
I've met him a couple of times, and he's an absolute lovely man.
Warden has Root said, yeah, that's the song, yeah. Papa Trufio said, maybe the dog's Elvis. Oh, yeah. X-Ray Zulu said, the Vegas years was the mafia having something on Elvis. Sam Ride said, I remember as a teen, they always had commercials on TV selling Elvis albums. I learnt most of his music from these commercials, laugh out loud. X-Ray Zulu said, moon landing hoax. T800 says, hollow hoax.
Oh, babe, what do you want?
Papa Trufio said, biting the head of your kid's hamster in an apocalypse. What as a subject for a talk about?
Do you know Ozzy Osbourne bite a bat's head off?
Yeah, I
Ozzy
think he did.
Osbourne,
Yeah.
a bat's head, yes.
So Sydney Rough Diamond said, glad he's still alive. Not seen him around in years. On about the Reading Elvis. Sam Ride said, new subject, Mount Sideburns and how they're similar to Elvis is.
What?
Oh, what do you want,
Don't worry
darling?
about it.
I didn't hear
Don't worry
that.
about it. Listen,
No, what was it?
About his sideburns.
about
Well, your
what's
dad's
happening.
sideburns.
Yeah.
I used to call them earmuffs, mate. They used to be so big. You should have seen them back in the day.
What's in the Woods said, what about wild camping as a new law in the UK? Wooden Asroot said, what's a hollow hoax?
Hollyoaks.
So Sydney Rough Diamond said, is High Wycombe alive? Right, so, what about wild camping as a new law in the UK? What, so make it legal that you can wild camp wherever you like? Possibly? Is High Wycombe alive? Well, I don't know, because I haven't been there for a while. Into actual town. What's in the words? Scotland are allowed to wild camp. Yeah. I heard they got is it the right to roam or whatever? Papa Trufio said, everyone knows what a polyclops is. Duh. Sam Ride said, laughing my arse off, earmuffs. She's not listening at all. She don't know what you're saying. Too busy bopping her head to music. X-Ray Zulu said, wild camping all over here in Scotland. Right to roam act, yeah.
Oh, I might have to go to Scotland for a bit of wild camping.
T800 and X-Ray Zulu. I don't want to go on about that subject. I know you can all see it, but I'm
What
not
is
going
it?
to
I
read
can't
them out
see.
because
What is it?
very touchy subject.
What?
If you can't read it, I'm not saying it.
Tell me so I can have a look.
Yeah. Don't read it hard. I love how we're all just staring at the screen now.
Right, wasn't as... No, sorry, I was going to read that out then. What's in the Woods said, how long have Scotland had that right? Well, suppose I know, quite a while.
I don't know, but I would love to have that right over it, because that would be awesome.
Yeah, right to Rome. Duke Pursuit said, Luke, in the summertime, let's go camp and fish somewhere.
Yeah, can do, yeah.
Backcountry Adam said, I wish a new Harry Potter movie would come out.
Oh, yeah! Yeah, I think they're bringing out one for, fucking...
Oh my god.
Thingable without names, his backstory, you know? What's his name? He should not be named. Backstory.
X-Ray Julie said, Woods, yes. There was.
Pass me the drink.
Yeah, the wine glass with slices of orange.
Thank you.
Zimbabwe said, dog is God backwards. Are dogs gods? Dogs
Are amazing.
are something.
Dogs are my best friends.
Dogs are best friends. Cats think so.
Truly dogs are man's best friend,
Cats take
without a
it
shadow of a
as-
doubt. Because I was trying to
Especially you,
read up
fatty.
about
Especially you, fatty.
how long man and dog has had a relationship, and they reckon it goes back, like tens of thousands of years back, that they found skulls of dogs or dog-ish animals with cavemen, and they said it was definitely dogs because it wasn't the skull of a wolf, if you know what I mean. It was a dog which had been bred and changed. So man has been with dogs for years and years and years. Can't get my words out on that subject. That's something I could talk about. Guerrero said, right to Rome now.
Oh, shit.
X-Ray Zulu said, right to Rome, it's hundreds of years old. Camp anywhere, 2 to 3 days. Guerrero said, right to Rome. Mick Keane said, Harry Potter and the Wizard's sleeve.
Oh, God.
So Sydney Rough Diamond said, I think that the English should have the right to roam in Scotland, but not the other way around, just to annoy them.
What?
So Sydney Rough Diamond said, I think the English should have the right to roam in Scotland, but not the other way around.
Who should?
Can't understand that.
No, I'm listening. What did you say?
So Sydney Rough Diamond said, the English should have the right to roam in Scotland, but not the other way around.
Why?
It's a joke. But actually, he's written there is an excuse just to annoy them. X-Ray Julie said, dogs better than humans.
Definitely.
Wadden has Richard, I love my dog. I've always had a dog. Oh, Samurai said, Luke, did you look into jug fishing or not?
Right now. I'm doing it now.
Backcountry Adam said, we have the right to roam in the USA. It's called Don't Get Caught. What's in the Woods? I heard it was a rambling society that got Scotland the right. Is that true? It could be.
Oh, that's quite interesting, jug fishing.
Tia Andrew said, right to roam or not, gypsies don't care. Duke Pursuit said, Bazenji dogs go back to the Egyptians, I think. Top of Truth Yo said, gypsies got it right. Top of Truth, X-Ray Zulu said, the true English are from Northumberland. Tia Andrew said, how come we have different laws? We are all the UK. Well, that's a very weird one, but I think they got their own...
Technically, we're different countries, aren't we?
Yeah, they got their own kind of government, I think. Something like that. But there's weird laws, like when it comes to snaring, and, well, just the air gun law is completely different. We can have air guns down here. You've now got to have a licence in Scotland to have an air gun. And snares, you need a licence to snare.
Jug fishing's quite interesting.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like crab netting. And
Why is my laptop just gone off?
Oh, it's updated.
No!
It's updated.
Oh, no, what
The
happened?
laptop has just went.
The laptop's just crashed.
I might be still.
So,
Hold on, I'm
Baby,
gonna...
baby, baby.
unless someone... Oh, no, I've looked on my... I don't think I'll get it
I
on
think
my phone.
Chasney's getting a laptop.
You might have to move some of that stuff out of the way.
move your laptop?
No, I want mine still there.
Oh my god. Oh,
So
no.
my laptop's just shut off, so I can't see anything at the minute.
Can't you read the comments that come off the phone?
Yeah, but they've been and gone like ages, and look how long they're there for. Like literally a second.
Oh no.
Hopefully the laptop will be back on, but by that time we'll probably have tons of messages go all the way through.
Who has candles, man?
That's weird that done that.
Who keeps on candles everywhere?
Turn the sound down. Can you scroll that up?
Who? So Dad can see it.
Did you want it on the lap, or did you want to move that over?
Put it there. I'll have a look there.
Just some technical
You've
difficulties.
not got a mouse.
Oh, I've got my mouse, haven't I? Oh, it's upstairs.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Why don't you plug your mouse into it?
Yeah, put your mouse
Oh, mine's
in it.
probably going to be back on in a minute.
But still, at least you won't see the comments at the moment.
Right. Mine might be back on any second.
Duck.
Can't believe it did that. It just started,
I like how the laptop dies and we all bail.
Right. I'll be back in a second. I can't, like I said, can't read nothing. But the subject has definitely changed now, at least. So I can see some much better comments there coming for a bit. Problem is now can't remember where we was. I think we're here now. I think. I can't use these things like that.
I know.
Right, I know where we've got to be. And I think the comment is, stay true. So did you guys know that by law, the English can still use a longbow to protect yourselves on our borders? I knew there was some weird laws like that.
I didn't know.
Right, let's have a look. Sorry about this.
That was technical.
When?
Ah, I've lost her now. Not even part of the picture anymore.
Right, babe, you can.
I can't do it.
Is it still not working?
I can't do it with this, whatever this thing's called.
Touchpad.
Yeah.
That's got
Should
really
go
good
way
words.
off. I was going the wrong way. Right, so Sydney Rough Diamond said, is Harry Potter and the Wizard's Sleeve a follow-up to Harry Potter and the Donkey's Yawn? Warden has Richard, I ignore signs, I go where I want.
Good for you.
Sam Ride said, Backcountry Adam, amen brother, I have to dodge the border. Police here when camping. Right, we're back on now, properly.
My laptop saved the day.
Whoop, whoop.
Right, I have to go through some quite quickly. Top of Truth Theo said, Luke Googled jugs.
I did Google jugs.
Scottish Knife Law, anything sharper than your wit, and you'll be shot. That's what X-Ray Zulu said. Warden Azroot said, you're still on. Top of Truth Theo said, government stop the broadcast. You never know.
Whoa!
Sam Ride said, jug fishing. Sam Ride said, jug fishing is a blast. You'll love it, especially if you have a canoe or boat. X-Ray Zulu said, hunting laws are nearly none. X-Ray Zulu, are you up north in Scotland?
I really want to go up there for their pike fishing.
T800 said, I can't believe the legal limit is 9 foot-pounds in Canada. I feel for them. Wait, in an air rifle? Chaznet said, Chaz is here. Backcountry Adam said, Malk, I think Luke was looking at porn and it messed up your connection. Backcountry Adam said, Sam, are you in Texas? I'm backcountry. And Sam said, backcountry AZ. Or AZ, as they say in America. About a mile from the border. X-Ray Zulu said, on Longbow and the staff no taller than you against ancient laws. Probably changed now though. Tia Andrew said, at least the test card clown isn't on. Guerrero said, fudge bows, we want AR-15. Top of Truthio said, I can't help wondering what the squirrel felt like when Mouth beat it to death with a stick after shooting it with a dodgy Webley. Well, I tell you what, he nearly had my fingers off. Chaznet said, my laptop saved today. X-Ray Zulu said, yes, West Coast, mate. Alright, he said, West Coast, mate, I'm an Englishman abroad. Jason Ingram said, hi again, Malcolm family. Had to take the dog for a walk. Did we decide on what happened to Elvis while he was away? Jason, we didn't decide. The video went completely off on a tangent to celebrity child abusers. So we quickly changed the subject to, well, whatever anyone wants to talk about now, basically.
Go away.
Samurai said, why didn't you use your cup on the squirrel? Well, I didn't have it on me. Otherwise I would have done. Tier 100 said, what's that old law on shooting a Yorkshire man with a crossbow at a certain time? Well, I've heard that, and I'm sure it's at a certain time, and you can do it, unless I'm wrong, you can shoot a Yorkshire man with a crossbow, something like on a Sunday. And I think there was an even weirder one where you could do it as long as it was out your bathroom window or something strange like that.
Oh, no auction.
Stay True's laughing. Chazanette said the dog wants more Jaffa cakes. Backcountry Adam said it's a great convo, laugh out loud. Can't believe I managed to catch up as well. Oh, Mick Keane said I thought it was a Welshman. It could be a Welshman. X-Ray Zero said I've binned all my kits. All I need is my tin mug and me mam. Mick Keaton only in Hereford. Top of Trufio said we need to all move into the woods and make a housing estate out of logs. The bushcraft dude said, alright JJR, I've been out of this community for ages. Have I missed much?
Well,
probably quite a lot, mate. Good to have you on. Sam Wright said, I've heard that the term rule of thumb originated on the size of this. Could you use your wife? I've heard the term rule of thumb originated on the size of this. Could you use your wife?
Use on your wife.
Could you use... Alright. Rule of thumb originated by the size of...
You've lost him.
Don't know. Size of the twig you could use on your wife. I've heard that that's a rule of thumb. Originated on the size of the twig you could use on your wife. I'm still lost. So Sydney Rough Diamond said, have you ever been given an ASBO for sheep worrying? Well, luckily, I was going to say something different then as well. There's no sheep near us, so I won't get a sheep worrying ASBO. Rule of thumb, yes, you could beat your wife with a stick no broader than your thumb. I get it. Yeah. Right, yeah.
Alright, okay.
I don't know why that one is held review, but it said, Malcolm, do you follow My Self-Reliance? Well, on YouTube, I don't know. I follow quite a few people, but don't know whether I do or not. Bushcraft dude said, where's your torso gone? You get it? He's lost.
Where's his torso gone? Where's his torso
Where's
gone?
my torso gone?
Your torso?
Yeah.
He's wearing camouflage?
You get it?
Your body?
Camouflage. Can't see it.
Camouflage?
You can't see
Oh
it.
my god! Ma, man, just ma.
Yeah, that's weird. I was doing that. So I'm not deleting none of them, but I keep seeing it. Held for review, held for review. Top of Truth Review said, how big's a thumb? Top of Truth Review said, some people have big thumbs. X-Ray Zulu said, it's true. Big thumbs. Around here, they beat them with bats. I figured it out now. The rule of thumb was meaning you could use a stick as thick as your thumb to beat your wife with. There could be no thicker than your thumb. Yeah, but women don't beat their husbands.
And
so
I
it'd
use
be-
a stone as thick as my fist to beat my
You're not married, then,
Oh! No, because you wouldn't marry me.
Oh, just not get there, man.
20 years, still not married.
Sam Ride said all kinds of comments getting deleted for review. I've had a few. Not using frantic. No, I don't know why that's doing that. Goes to show someone's in on it watching.
Yeah. Could be someone on there doing it. Elvis, he's got the money.
Yeah, Ellie's a few.
Backcountry Adam said, save the beating for the bedroom. You receive no domestic abuse charges.
Sit on her.
Sit on her.
Alexa there, bless her.
Yeah, but there's room.
Just think of myself. I think we need to consider Ari instigating some of these old English laws, such as the right to beat your wife with a stick.
Yeah, alright, love.
I'll see if I can get on. What's the thing where you do the
Petition.
change.org? We'll see if we can get on change.org.
What, you want to beat your wife
I'm
with a stick?
joking.
I'll be beating you with a stick up your ass. Sorry.
What's in the Woods said he's a Canadian that's built a log cabin from scratch. Actually, I may have seen his channel. Top of Trufio's got a comment, held review. He said we could beat them to death with our
Use your imagination.
private parts.
Penis.
Slap them about. One Nesroots said he won't marry you. He must be mad.
He's mad.
Yeah, a lot of compliments.
Sam Ride said Big Brother is watching. Certainly seems so.
Oh,
Bushcraft,
really?
The Bushcraft dude said, has there been anything significant happen since 2015? Like a new UK preppers or anything? No, not that I know. And I haven't done, nothing like that kind of thing. I haven't personally, unless, other people have done any. Top of Trufio said, is Luke 15?
No. I'm 26.
Oh,
Laughing.
You're real off.
The missus is going to make Malk a popsicle. She's not listening again. This is typical.
I'm
This
listening.
is typical of women. Just
Hold on. Repeat
Out
it
the
to me.
window.
No, repeat it to me now. I'm here.
Sam Ride said the missus is going to make Malk a popsicle.
You
I like
might-
how you had to
You
whisper
might
that.
enjoy it, my love.
Oh, you have to
Don't say things.
You gotta take it
You
blue
just
all
go
the
too
time.
far. You're going to be banned from all live streams
You gotta
soon.
take it blue.
Oh. Top of Trufio said Luke looks like a young Elton John.
It's like a candle in wind.
No, who does that? Who they mistake Luke for? What's that bloke's name?
James Corden.
James Corden. They say you look like.
Apparently I look like James Corden.
Backcountry Adams said
Do I look like James Corden? Seriously?
No, because
No.
I'm gonna pose up.
Backcountry Adams said 20 years together and no ring milk. One Nas Roots said he would marry you.
Who is this man?
For you know, it could be some kid behind a camera.
I'll send you a link to his channel later.
Thank you.
Gerardo said, when I pee my wife off, she tells me that I sleep very deeply and my knives are very sharp.
I like her.
I hide all mine so she don't have another mark.
We don't have it.
T800 Challenge 25 is BS. You'd have to tell me what that means, but do you know what that means?
I don't know.
Bullshit.
Challenge. Yeah, what's Challenge 25?
Oh, 25.
Challenge
I
25.
thought you said BS.
You did say BS. Challenge 25 is BS. You have to tell me. I'm not sure what that means. Top of truth here said Mount Dream going to be made from a buddy burner.
I should be lucky.
You don't know what buddy burner
Did you have one
is.
tattooed on you?
What, Rick? No, yeah, your dad done that with Indian ink.
Yeah, you got a ring tattooed on you, so you did get a ring.
No. I did have an engagement ring.
Jason Ingermell said, I probably ought to know this, but did you get on the telly programme about the prepping map? Also, where can I watch the programme, mate?
You see it on YouTube.
Yeah, I was on one. It was the very first series of Preppers UK Surviving. No, Preppers UK Surviving Armageddon.
You can get that on YouTube.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's on YouTube 100%. So Preppers UK Surviving Armageddon, the first series. And yeah, I was on it. Yeah. And it's no, like you don't, mate. Not sure what that means.
No, Luke, you don't.
Oh no, Luke, you don't. Yeah.
Thank you.
T800 said for buying fags, etc. Or too young for buying fags. And to our American friends,
Cigarettes.
fags mean cigarettes. So if an Englishman says he's going to go outside and smoke a fag, or do you want to come outside for a fag, it means something totally different to what it means in the US. Backcountry Adam said, Malk, you must be giving her a proper swagging if after 20 years you're not married yet.
How's the drawing coming?
Oh, Weapon Collector Jason asked how you got on the programme. They just contacted me through YouTube and Facebook, I think, and said, we're doing a programme, we'd like people like you to be on it. We looked at your channel, etc. And would you like to be on it? Come round for like an interview, and they got me on it. Show me pictures as you keep getting them out.
Oh, sure.
I'm shading it.
Just show me
I've been
pictures.
shades.
There you go.
Charlotte's pictures, which is yours.
That's pretty good, that.
What?
I'm seeing.
What did you say?
Yeah, that's stand up for your right.
Bit of Bob
Good
Marley.
fight.
Yeah, so Jason asked how I got on the programme. Yeah, it was just asked. X-Ray Julie said, I saw you on that documentary. Did they ask you to do stupid stuff? Yes, they kept asking me to do all sorts of stupid stuff, and I kept refusing to do it. Nothing too stupid, but stuff I regarded as stupid and completely irrelevant to a programme like that. And I think that's why they kind of cut short my amount in the film, or in the documentary, because they wanted me to do weird things, stupid things, and say stupid things, or what I regard as stupid. So that's, you know what I mean. Top of truth here said, Malk was brought up by a family of squirrels. He doesn't understand marriage. Glad someone knows.
Can hide your nose though.
And Mike said he was asked to go on the programme too, but he said no. T800 said awesome picks.
Thank you.
Samurai said, wow, Charlotte has talent.
Yay.
So Sydney Rough Diamond said, good artist. Duke Pursuit said, draw one for Luke's channel pick. There you go.
Interesting. Maybe we'll do a collab.
Oh, Backcountry Adam said, wow, she's talented. Would the redhead marry me? I think she's already spoken for Adam.
Would the redhead marry her?
We got one and as doing it with you, and now Backcountry Adam doing it with Charlotte. Well, Charlotte's spoken for, but I know about Ren.
I like how you all looked then, like, hello.
What's in the Woods said, same here, with my partner 23 years, 3 kids, but not married.
Oh,
Yeah, well, I think loads of people nowadays don't get married.
Bit
It's just a
late for
thing.
that.
Actually, Julie said, yeah, I've heard that before. Warden Asroot said, can she cook? Yes,
Mum.
very
Yes.
good.
Mum can cook very nicely.
Very good.
Yeah. Especially like a mean curry.
What?
You make a mean curry.
Warden As said, can you cook?
Who?
Who do you think?
What, you?
Yeah.
You.
Oh, yeah, I can cook.
Backcountry Adam said, Luke, you're a lucky man.
Thank you.
Tia Andrew said, how did you and the wifey meet? Well, we did say this in the last one. It was a bit of a weird one.
Go on, I'm listening to this one.
We'd known each other, well, since I can remember. Yeah, since I can ever remember, we've always just known each other, and but then got to know each other a bit more by. I started babysitting.
You must have been crazy. You must have been crazy.
And it kind of went from there.
Letting him babysit me and my brother. You must have been crazy.
It's cheap.
X-Ray Zulu said, "Squirrels milk. Explain how passed off they get and how vicious they can be. Very, very vicious.
Very, very vicious." Should I my foot?
Sam writes, "There's an artist here in the States who does bushcraft Betty cartoons. Makes money doing it. Something for Charlotte. Now, I've seen them pictures and they're really good." Wadnaz Roots said he loves curry.
I'm good at making curry.
Top of Truthio said mum's brainwash you and liking their food. Top of Truth said Mike found her under a log in the woods. He means me though. He's mad.
Yeah,
I
you're
found
pretty
you
good
under
at
a
it.
wood. No, he said I found you under a log in the woods.
You found me under a log.
Yeah, that's what we meant.
I ain't saying nothing.
I
mate.
found him on a community bin.
Yeah, that's true.
I found him on a community bin
Yeah.
shed.
Basher,
There you go, guys.
Basher Dweller said, "Is Elvis alive or have I missed that bit?" Well,
Yes. There you go.
I think we came to the conclusion that Elvis is still alive, out there somewhere, possibly working for the DEA or the FBI, or maybe just having a relaxing time. Duke's Pursuit said, "Wow, Malk, that's a scenario in a movie. I'm sure being a babysitter." T.A. Andrew said, "If you had to pick one meat, which one? I'd pick chicken." Not chicken.
Steak.
No chicken.
Go have steak. Oh, steak.
Not chicken for me. If I had to pick one meat, well, probably beef, I think. Yeah, probably beef. Ordinary Root said, maybe Elvis works at Area 51. You never know.
Yeah, it could have been cryogen. No, so.
Top of Truthio said, Jimmy fixed it from out to be his dad. What, who, Luke's dad?
What?
You
What?
don't wanna
Hang on a
hear
minute.
it.
No, I want to hear it.
Top of Truthio said, Jimmy fixed it from out to be his dad.
Who's not about me?
What's in the Woods said, I think Jackson and Bowie are with Elvis. You could be right there.
Maybe Bowie and Elvis.
What?
Maybe Bowie and Elvis together. Not Jackson.
William Kinnear said turkey for me. So yeah, so no one answered these questions. One meat only for the rest of your life. What would it be?
Chicken.
Steak.
Steak.
Beef.
Red.
Beef.
You should eat red meat.
I don't care.
Charlotte, you?
Beef.
Beef.
I have
Meatballs.
my steak flash fried. I have it blue. So
Meatballs.
5 seconds each
I
side.
want meatballs.
Right, Jason Ingemel said, going back to conspiracy, has anyone else heard for one that Jim Reeves was killed by the CIA as he was a courier for them in the planning of the JFK assassination?
No, I didn't know that.
Backcountry Adam said, Malk, what is it? Then he said, time.
What's the time?
Oh, what's the time?
Yeah.
Maybe 9:30.
9:30.
In
PM.
England, 9:30 p.m. So Sydney Rough Diamond said his would be dolphin.
Dolphin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've probably all eaten dolphin and you don't realise.
Yeah, that
Same as
tuna,
horse.
That tuna's all in dolphin and horse in.
No, actually, my tuna, I have it poled though.
Yeah, back in the old days, that was probably all
I didn't
dolphin.
eat it back in the old
Yes,
days.
you did.
No, I didn't. Couldn't afford it.
Wadnaz Root said chicken is more versatile.
Thank you.
X-Ray Julie said JFK is pretty established now. There were 6 shooters, 8 shots. What's in the Woods said Jackson was Elvis's son-in-law. Top of Truthio said, I heard Val Doonican was in the IRA. Sam writes in Backcountry, Adam, I think he is 6 hours ahead of you. Yeah, so we're just turning up for 9:30 at night. T800 said, yeah, Bowie's friend talking on the news about him. I believe that guy is Bowie with prosthetics. Top of truth here, so that's probably a lie. I'm not sure what that is in